Crypto lender Cred files for bankruptcy after losing funds in fraud. In October, the lender published a cryptic letter saying it has experienced irregularities in the handling of specific corporate funds by a perpetrator of fraudulent activity. Do you like the tea when it's served hot? Same! So sit with us and let's get to know more about this issue. Stay tuned! Hi everyone! Welcome to Crypto Intel. So there's this crypto lender named Cred Incorporated that filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in Delaware 2020. In its filing, Cred listed estimated assets of between $50 million and $100 million and liabilities between $100 million and $500 million. In an emailed press release, Cred said Grant Lyon has been named to the company's board to oversee the restructuring process. It has also hired Mako Restructuring Group as financial advisor to evaluate M&A and other restructuring opportunities. In October 2020, the lender published a cryptic letter saying it has experienced irregularities in the handling of specific corporate funds by a perpetrator of fraudulent activity. I wonder who? In response, Cred said it had been advised by legal counsel to temporarily suspend inflows and outflows of funds relating to its Cred Earn program. But before we go any further, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and notify to get more updates from our channel and become more intelligent about the crypto world. When crypto lending platform Cred filed for bankruptcy in November 2020, with up to $500 million in liabilities, the company primarily blamed alleged fraud by an outside investment manager entrusted with 800 BTC. Former employees also said the company was hurt by the souring of a $39 million line of credit that Cred extended to a Chinese lender at the behest of CEO Dan Chat. But new court documents filed by the trust representing Cred's debtors alleges there was also a fraudulent transaction in which Cred paid consultant and crypto whale Winslow Carter Strong over 516 Bitcoin, worth about $4.8 million at the time of the sale, and $21 million today, in exchange for an essentially worthless bond. Cred's bankruptcy has left hundreds of depositors who loaned the company more than $100 million worth of crypto wondering if and when they'll get their money back. Eventually, the startup of decentralized finance, commonly known as DeFi, has been pulled into the ongoing legal case of crypto lending platform Cred. It was Earnity that was accused of IP fraud in Cred bankruptcy. A new court filing says Earnity purposely hid its ties to the crypto lender. In a motion to compel filed last week with the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the District of Delaware, the trust acting in the interest of Cred lenders said that former Cred executives secretly conspired to form Earnity, the new DeFi company, under its beneficial owner Dominic Carrozza, then purchased Cred's electronics, computers, and other assets from the trust without disclosing its ties to Cred. When the trust learned of the connection, Earnity was subpoenaed but only provided a list of Cred employees currently working at the company and one consulting contract. The trust is investigating whether the former Cred execs smuggled intellectual property to Earnity and then covered the theft with the electronics purchase. The trust has the legal right to all of Cred's IP. The trust is asking the court to force Earnity to comply with the subpoenas for additional information and wants financial reimbursement for the related legal costs. A lawyer for Earnity denied the trust's claims. An attorney at K&L Gates LLP, Daniel M. Glassman, uttered the assertions made against Earnity are categorically false and designed to extract money from what was a simple hiring of former Cred talent. Earnity has a completely different business model and IP that remains entirely unrelated to Cred, and will continue to cooperate transparently with the bankruptcy court. So, was it really Earnity that Cred is pertaining to? Cred began life in 2018 as Libra Credit, established in Singapore by Dan Shat and Lu Yua. Libra Credit became Cyber Quantum, which conducted an initial coin offering or ICO in May 2018. The proceeds provided the initial funding for the company that, after an organizational move to the United States, would become Cred. Cred's most notable product offering was Cred Earn, where customers lent crypto to Cred with a promise of being repaid plus interest in the same type of crypto as the original investment. Cred then loaned the crypto to Mo Credit, a Chinese micro-lending platform owned by Cred co-founder Hua. And Mo Credit then lent those funds to its own customers, supposedly thousands of gamers who borrowed small amounts at interest rates as high as 35%. Cred's dealings with Mo Credit were entirely in stablecoin, but Cred's debts to Cred Earn customers were in cryptocurrencies, leaving the company exposed to crypto price increases. According to the documents, Strong developed a relationship with Cred in early 2020 as a consultant who would refer wealthy crypto investors to them. Cred execs internally referred to Strong as a crypto whale, with deep ties to the high-net-worth crypto community in Puerto Rico. Cred also approached Strong to invest with Cred Earn, and he soon executed an agreement to loan 500 Bitcoin to them at an interest rate of 9%. However, Cred management also approached Strong with a different opportunity the day before the Cred Earn agreement was executed, namely purchasing a bond from Income Opportunities, a company that both Cred and Strong referred to as a bankruptcy remote entity. Strong allegedly knew that Cred was at risk of bankruptcy, partially due to a confidential brief on Mo Credit's business model provided by Cred execs, so he figured the bonds were a better bet than lending money to Cred Earn. Strong wound up purchasing a note from Income Opportunities by transferring the 500 Bitcoin he was lending to Cred Earn. A few months later, however, in July 2020, after Cred was already on the road to bankruptcy, Cred bought the note back from Strong for roughly 516 Bitcoin. And then in November, Cred filed for bankruptcy, leaving most of its investors in the lurch, but having compensated one of its high-profile investors and consultants. The Cred Trust is currently investigating Cred's consultant payments to Strong and the extent of his involvement with the business practices that led to their bankruptcy. The trust also wants information from Strong to help investigate third parties that Strong referred to Cred. Apparently, the case is still ongoing. That's all for this video! Do you think this is how crypto lender Cred really went bankrupt? What other factors could there be? Let us know your opinions in the comment section. If you learned anything from our videos or have any crypto-related topic that you want us to cover, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and notify to get more updates from our channel and become more intelligent about the crypto world. See you in our next video.